Have you ever wondered why crows are so smart? Crows are truly remarkable animals that display intelligence on par with primates and even young children. These avian geniuses have the ability to recognize human faces, remember those who treat them kindly or poorly, and even hold grudges. Beyond memory, crows excel in tool-making, a skill that few non-human species possess. They create tools by bending wires into hooks, shaping leaves into scoops, and using sticks to extract insects from hard-to-reach places. The New Caledonian crow, in particular, is famous for solving complex multi-step puzzles that require careful planning and foresight. Moreover, crows have an impressive ability to cache hundreds of hiding spots, managing to recall these locations even months later. In social situations, they employ complex vocal signals to warn others of danger, plot ambushes against competitors, or share vital news within their groups. With skills that enable them to distinguish shapes, colors, and sequences, these feathered masterminds demonstrate problem-solving capabilities that rival even that of a 5-year-old child. How fascinating is it that such intelligence exists in the bird world? Can you imagine that Monaco is the world's densest country? Nestled along the stunning French Riviera, Monaco is a tiny yet vibrant place, holding the title of the most densely populated country on the planet. With just 2.02 square kilometers of land, this princely enclave crams over 20,000 people into every square kilometer. To visualize that, think about packing a bustling city into a space smaller than Central Park. Despite its compact size, Monaco's estimated population hovers around 40,000 residents. This unique situation has compelled the people of Monaco to expertly adapt to their environment, optimizing everything from homes to offices to efficiently utilize each inch of space. The streets ripple with energy, and a delightful blend of cultures inspires a vibrant atmosphere. Famous for its glitzy casinos, sophisticated boutiques, and the legendary Monte Carlo Grand Prix, Monaco attracts millions of tourists every year. So, when you think of crowded places, remember this little gem, where the beauty of community flourishes amidst the extraordinary confines of an enchanting landscape. Is it really true that goldfish have short memories? That's actually a myth. Despite popular belief and countless cartoons depicting them as forgetful, goldfish possess surprisingly impressive long-term memory capabilities. Scientific studies reveal that these fish can remember information for up to 5 months. Researchers have demonstrated this by training goldfish to perform tasks like pushing levers for a food reward and recognizing distinct shapes and colors. They can even return at specific times for feeding, indicating they have an internal clock. Remarkably, goldfish can also remember their tank mates and recognize human caregivers, developing associations between people and food. When faced with mazes, they can accurately recall the path to rewards even weeks later. This shows that, contrary to common misconceptions, goldfish have intricate neural processes and a curious nature. So, the next time you hear someone joke about a goldfish forgetting things in 3 seconds, share the fascinating truth about their memory and help bust that myth. Did you know that Santorini was shaped by volcanoes? This breathtaking island in the Aegean Sea wasn't always the paradise we see today. It was sculpted by one of the largest volcanic eruptions in history. Around 3,600 years ago, the Minoan eruption unleashed immense power, blasting a massive hole in the landscape and giving rise to Santorini's distinctive crescent shape. Those impressive cliffs, dropping steeply into the sparkling blue waters, are remnants of that explosive event. As you stroll along its black volcanic sand beaches, you're reminded of the natural forces that created this stunning setting. Tourists flock to Santorini not just for its breathtaking vistas, but also to witness how nature's fury shaped an enchanting haven. The island is renowned for its spectacular sunsets, where the sky erupts in vibrant hues of orange, pink, and purple, captivating anyone lucky enough to be there. So next time you relax on its unique shores or wander through winding streets, take a moment to appreciate the ancient volcanic fire beneath your feet that forged this extraordinary destination into the marvel it is today. Prepare to be amazed by Discover the Secrets of the Grand Canyon's Wonders. This stunning natural wonder, situated in Arizona, captivates visitors with its breathtaking view into Earth's geological history. Spanning over 277 miles, the Grand Canyon reveals layers of rock that narrate stories from nearly 2 billion years of Earth's past. As you stroll along the south rim, vibrant sunsets unfold, painting the sky with stunning shades of red and orange, turning the area into a photographer's paradise. For a more immersive experience, guided hikes offer fascinating insights into the unique rock formations and ancient fossils embedded in the canyon walls. Adventurers can even take to the skies in a helicopter, gaining a bird's-eye view that showcases the grandeur and scale of this magnificent landscape. The intricate patterns carved by the Colorado River over millions of years display nature's artistry in its finest form. Whether you're a nature lover, an adrenaline seeker, or a history enthusiast, the Grand Canyon's layers and vistas are bound to inspire and educate you. What stories will you uncover on your journey? Prepare to be amazed by bone's incredible strength. While it might sound unbelievable, bones actually outshine steel in strength when compared by weight. This remarkable characteristic comes from their unique structure, which combines toughness with a lightweight flexibility that steel simply cannot match. Our bones are not just rigid structures, they are living tissues that continuously adapt and change over time through a dynamic process called remodeling. This process involves breaking down old bone and forming new bone, allowing them to become denser and stronger in response to the forces we place on them, such as physical activity or weight-bearing exercises. It's fascinating to note that teenagers often have more robust bones due to growth spurts, while older adults may experience a decrease in bone density, making it crucial to focus on bone health at all ages. A balanced diet rich in calcium and vitamin D, combined with regular exercise, plays a vital role in maintaining bone strength. So, the next time you consider strength, remember your bones are flexing their muscles even more effectively than steel. Have you ever wondered why Hattie McDaniel made Oscar history? In 1940, this remarkable actress became the first African-American woman to win an Academy Award, specifically for her performance as Mammy in the epic film Gone with the Wind. Hattie's win marked a pivotal moment, representing not only her personal triumph but also a significant leap forward in the representation of African Americans in Hollywood. At a ceremony held in Los Angeles, which was plagued by racial segregation, McDaniel delivered a heartfelt acceptance speech that resonated deeply with many, carefully acknowledging her community while remaining gracious. Despite the limited and often stereotypical roles available to Black artists at the time, Hattie's extraordinary talent shone brightly, making her a beacon of hope for future generations of actors and actresses of color. Her achievement opened doors, demonstrating that success in the film industry was within reach, regardless of race. Today, as we honor her legacy, the question remains, how can we continue to uphold her contributions, inspiring greater diversity and inclusion in the world of cinema? Prepare to be amazed by Jefferson's swivel chair. This innovative piece of furniture was crafted by none other than Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. He designed the swivel chair in 1776 while he was in France, drafting the Declaration of Independence. Recognizing the need for a practical work environment, Jefferson created a chair that enabled him to swivel and easily access various documents without interrupting his workflow. The chair featured a rotating seat mounted on a sturdy wooden base, reflecting Jefferson's commitment to blending functionality with elegance. This clever design not only improved his efficiency but also symbolized the blossoming creativity of the Enlightenment era, a time rich with new ideas and artistic expression. Visualize Jefferson in his home office, spinning gracefully in his chair as he meticulously crafted some of the nation's most pivotal laws. This image enhances our understanding of how furniture can shape our productivity and foster creativity. So, the next time you sit in a swivel chair, remember that you're connecting with a piece of history created by one of America's most influential founding fathers. Who knew a chair could be so significant? This might surprise you. Water can be all three states. At a special spot known as the triple point, water showcases its incredible versatility by existing simultaneously as solid, liquid, and gas. Imagine ice cubes floating in a glass of water while steam rises above, all within a single container. This extraordinary phenomenon occurs under very precise conditions. A temperature of just 0.01 degrees Celsius and a pressure of 601.657 pascals. Scientists are fascinated by the triple point because it helps them calibrate thermometers and gain a deeper understanding of water's unique properties. Knowing how water behaves at its triple point is crucial for researchers, especially those working with temperature-sensitive materials. Why does this matter? Accurate temperature measurements impact a wide range of activities, from cooking to industrial processes and scientific experiments. Next time you're enjoying a refreshing drink or observing ice melt in your glass, remember that water is not just a common substance. It's a science superstar exhibiting fascinating behaviors right before your eyes. Surprisingly, it's a fact that you might be surprised to discover pencil power. It may seem unusual, but placing a pencil in your mouth can actually elevate your mood. This playful yet effective technique works because holding a pencil between your teeth mimics the action of smiling, activating the same facial muscles. As you engage these muscles, your brain receives a signal to release feel-good hormones, such as endorphins, which are key players in boosting your spirits. This interesting phenomenon highlights the connection between our body language and emotional state. Research from psychologists indicates that our facial expressions significantly influence how we feel. In essence, by altering our physical posture, we can help adjust our mental state. The next time you're feeling overwhelmed or low, reach for a pencil and try it out. This fun and unexpected method not only serves as a quick pick-me-up, but also emphasizes our ability to impact our emotions actively. Whether at school or home, this simple action can truly turn a frown into a smile and remind us that we often have more power over our feelings than we believe. Believe it or not, cow dung keeps Himba houses cool in the desert. Deep in Namibia's arid Kunene region, the semi-nomadic Himba expertly transform the simplest local ingredients, red laterite clay, coarse sand, and fresh cattle dung, into compact dwellings that marry comfort with sustainability. When the fibrous dung is blended with clay and hand-smoothed over a brushwood frame, it cures into a lightweight yet remarkably resilient biocomposite. Tiny air pockets locked inside the dung act as thermal buffers, so noonday temperatures that climb well above 40° C rarely breach the interior. After sunset, those same walls release stored warmth, softening the desert's punishing diurnal swing. The dung's mild alkalinity even repels termites and mold, extending each structure's life without chemicals. Because every ingredient is collected within walking distance, construction leaves virtually no ecological footprint and can be patched after a storm with a few fresh handfuls of mud. For the Himba, building is not a one-off task but a living dialogue with cattle, climate, and ancestral craft, proving that resilient design can flourish where resources seem scarcest. Guess what really drives life on Sakurajima Island? This mesmerizing destination in Japan is not just a scenic vacation spot. It's an ever-evolving theater of volcanic activity. Sakurajima Island is one of the most active volcanoes in the world, erupting so frequently that residents often wake up to a fresh layer of volcanic ash adorning their homes and streets. Imagine navigating your daily routine over this soft, gray blanket. The locals have fully embraced their fiery neighbor, identifying ways to coexist with the ever-present risks. They use specialized machines to clear roads and sidewalks, demonstrating a remarkable blend of technology and resilience. But life on Sakurajima is not solely about survival. It's also enriched by the stunning landscapes shaped by centuries of eruptions. Lush greenery contrasts with the stark ash, creating a unique beauty. Additionally, tourists flock to the island to witness this extraordinary natural phenomenon, eager to learn about volcanic eruptions and their impact on the environment. When life and nature intertwine so dramatically, it becomes an unforgettable experience. How can such a place be both treacherous and beautiful at the same time? Most people don't know this, but Bir Tawal is unclaimed. This unique patch of desert lies between Egypt and Sudan, making it one of the few places on Earth that is officially uninhabited and unwanted. Imagine a sprawling landscape of arid sands and rugged terrain, a territory that both nations intentionally avoid. The backdrop for this intriguing situation is rooted in historical boundary lines. Egypt and Sudan have established borders that they hold dear, and claiming Bir Tawal would threaten their stakes in more valuable territories nearby, creating an unusual stalemate. The desert measures approximately 2,060 square kilometers, highlighting not just the extent of unclaimed land, but also the complexities of international politics. As nations prioritize strategic interests and historical claims, this neglected area remains untouched and unmonitored. Its existence makes one ponder about the implications of political decisions and their unforeseen outcomes. What if someone decided to stake a claim in Bir Tawal? It would certainly stir public interest and perhaps even challenge the status quo of national sovereignty. Here's something incredible about walking to Russia. During winter, the Bering Strait, which usually separates Alaska and Russia, transforms into a stunning frozen pathway. Each year, between late December and early January, this normally turbulent stretch of water freezes, allowing adventurous souls to cross the 2.4 miles from one continent to the other on foot. Imagine taking a step on solid ice, surrounded by breathtaking views of snow-covered landscapes and the chill of crisp, cold air filling your lungs. However, this remarkable trek isn't without its dangers. The weather can shift rapidly, and not every section of ice is safe to walk on. While some intrepid travelers have successfully made this crossing, it's crucial to prepare adequately, take environmental conditions seriously, and follow safety guidelines when embarking on this ice-bound adventure. Whether you're contemplating this unique journey or just intrigued by the idea of traversing the frozen expanse between two nations, the thought of walking on the Bering Strait is a captivating notion, don't you think? Let's uncover the truth about Forrest Gump's stunning journey. In the iconic film Forrest Gump, there's a memorable scene where Forrest embarks on an epic cross-country run, filmed in the breathtaking Monument Valley. This natural landmark, straddling the border of Arizona and Utah, offers a dramatic backdrop featuring towering red rock formations and expansive skies. Monument Valley is not only integral to Forrest's journey, but also represents the heart of classic American cinema. Its striking landscape has been a canvas for countless films, particularly westerns which highlight cowboys and desert landscapes. You might recall famous movies filled with adventurous spirits and thrilling conflicts. Many owe their visuals to this incredible setting. Visitors to Monument Valley often describe it as a spiritual experience, a place where the beauty of nature converges with the allure of storytelling. Next time you watch Forrest run through those captivating vistas, remember he's traversing a piece of cinematic history. Monument Valley has shaped film legends and continues to inspire new stories today. Turns out the truth is that Finland is the happiest. Finland has consistently topped various happiness indices, boasting an impressive score of 7,741 points, far exceeding its closest competitor Denmark at 7,583 points. But what creates this remarkable sense of happiness in Finland? It's a blend of elements that ensure a high quality of life for its citizens. For example, the Finnish education system is revered across the globe for its focus on equality, offering every child access to outstanding educational opportunities. Additionally, social support and community are deeply valued in Finnish culture, promoting strong connections among neighbors and friends. The country's stunning landscapes, featuring serene lakes and dense forests, encourage outdoor adventures that significantly enhance mental health. Yet, at the heart of Finland's happiness are values like trust, freedom, and gender equality. These principles foster a sense of security, allowing individuals to pursue their passions and dreams. With such a combination of supportive community and breathtaking nature, it's no surprise that so many people aspire to experience life in this enchanting Nordic paradise. Prepare to be amazed by Uncover the Hidden Truth about the Transatlantic Slave Trade. Often, we picture British ships braving the ocean, laden with human cargo from West Africa to America. But the reality is quite different. While the British involvement in this harrowing chapter of history is famously highlighted, it only accounted for roughly 6% of all enslaved individuals transported across the Atlantic. In fact, an astonishing 90% of the enslaved people were sent to Spanish and Portuguese colonies in South America. Nations like Brazil and those in the Caribbean became vital destinations, primarily because of their thriving sugar plantations that demanded an endless supply of labor. This grim trade lasted for centuries, fundamentally altering the demographics and cultures of these regions. The Portuguese emerged as the initial architects of this trade, starting as early as the 15th century and establishing methods and networks that set a precedent. Recognizing this broader context is crucial to understand the profound impact of the transatlantic slave trade, extending far beyond the British narrative. It encourages us to appreciate the diverse histories that continue to influence our world today. Believe it or not, a dog-headed spider exists. Nestled in the lush rainforests of the Amazon, this remarkable arachnid has captured the fascination of scientists and nature enthusiasts alike. Named for its striking resemblance to a dog's head, the dog-headed spider boasts a unique appearance that sets it apart from typical spiders. Its body showcases vibrant colors that help it blend seamlessly into the rich foliage of its rainforest habitat, providing excellent camouflage against predators and enabling it to ambush unsuspecting prey. But it's not just the spider's looks that are intriguing. Its behavior is equally captivating. Researchers are currently studying its complex mating rituals, which may reveal interesting insights into the social dynamics of this species. The dog-headed spider represents a vital piece of the Amazon's diverse ecosystem, highlighting the importance of preserving such unique creatures. In a world where we often focus on the more familiar animals, let this fascinating spider remind us of nature's endless surprises and the wonders waiting to be discovered. Next time you chat about exotic wildlife, don't forget to mention this quirky little gem from the heart of the Amazon. You might be shocked to learn that cats can survive falls. This incredible fact focuses on a feline that plummeted 32 stories and remarkably emerged with only a chipped tooth and a collapsed lung, both of which it later recovered from. How is this even feasible? Cats possess a unique ability to right themselves during a fall, thanks to an incredibly flexible spine and an ingenious skeletal structure. This phenomenon, known as the righting reflex, allows cats to twist and turn midair and land on their feet. It may seem like a superpower, but it's rooted in science. Additionally, their lightweight bodies and fluffy fur help slow their descent, creating air resistance similar to a parachute, which greatly reduces potential injuries and falls from significant heights. However, this extraordinary survival is not guaranteed. Many falls can result in serious harm or worse. Therefore, keeping your furry friends indoors or ensuring they are safely secured on balconies is crucial. This amazing story of survival not only highlights the resilience of our beloved cats, but also showcases the wonders of nature that continue to captivate us. Turns out, the truth is that gummy bears can be enormous. In 2014, a California candy maker stunned the world by creating the largest gummy bear ever, weighing in at an astonishing 226 kilograms, or 500 pounds. This gigantic treat stood at 1.4 meters tall, towering over an average toddler, which makes it not only a sweet but also a striking sight. What's even crazier is that this colossal bear contained a staggering 32,000 calories. To help you visualize, that's akin to consuming 16 regular-sized gummy bears every day for over 2 weeks. Just imagine the sugar rush. After its debut, the candy company cleverly marketed it by selling bite-sized pieces, allowing candy enthusiasts to enjoy a taste of this giant delight for just $10 per pound. This innovative creation did more than just satisfy sweet cravings. It sparked excitement and curiosity about candy-making techniques, inviting folks of all ages to explore the fun world of confectionery. Picture surprising your friends at a party with slices of gummy bear that are larger than their pets. The candy universe truly holds incredible surprises, doesn't it? Here's something incredible about giraffes' sleep habits. Giraffes are fascinating animals, especially when it comes to their sleep patterns. Despite their majestic heights, towering over the African savanna, they only sleep for about 30 to 60 minutes each day. This sleep is divided into very brief naps, usually lasting only 5 to 10 minutes each. Remarkably, most of this sleep happens while they stand. Their unique muscle and ligament structure allows them to lock their long legs in place, enabling them to rest without collapsing. However, when conditions are safe, these gentle giants manage to lie down for a deeper sleep that allows them to enter REM, the stage of sleep associated with dreaming. In this vulnerable position, they curl their neck back, creating a stance that may seem awkward but is surprisingly stable. This fragmented sleep is believed to have evolved as a survival strategy, letting giraffes stay alert and ready to escape from predators like lions. With one of the shortest sleep durations in the animal kingdom, giraffes illustrate how the need for vigilance can prioritize over rest in the wild. Hard to believe, but Ganvi floats on water. This fascinating village in Benin hovers elegantly above the shimmering waters of Lake Nokwe, creating a unique spectacle that feels almost magical. Imagine a vibrant community where daily life unfolds against the backdrop of stunning aquatic scenery. The ingenious residents have adapted to their distinctive environment by building their homes on stilts, providing protection from seasonal floods that could easily disrupt their lives. Instead of bustling roads filled with cars, you'll see boats gliding gracefully through the networks of canals, which serve as the village's main thoroughfares. Fishing is not just a livelihood, but the lifeblood of this community. Families rise with the dawn to cast their nets, drawing from the lake's rich resources for both sustenance and income. As you navigate through this floating wonderland, you're treated to colorful wooden houses and an atmosphere filled with laughter and vibrant conversations. The architecture of Ganvi stands as a beautiful testament to human innovation and the ability to live in harmony with nature. Visiting Ganvi invites you to experience a lifestyle molded by water, offering you an unforgettable glimpse into this extraordinary world. Did you know that Australia has the world's longest fence? This amazing structure, known as the Dingo Fence, extends over 5,600 kilometers, positioning it as one of the most remarkable man-made barriers on the planet. Constructed in the 1880s, the fence was designed primarily to protect valuable crops and livestock from the widespread threat of dingoes, wild dogs known for their intelligence and hunting skills. The dingo fence originates in eastern Queensland and meanders across diverse landscapes, eventually reaching the cliffs near the Nullarbor Plain in the west. Farmers have diligently maintained this extensive barrier, achieving an impressive level of wildlife management. Interestingly, the fence's construction has inadvertently created a sanctuary for various animals, including goats, kangaroos, and numerous bird species, who find safety along its length. This extraordinary fence not only demonstrates human ingenuity in confronting nature's challenges, but also serves as a striking symbol of the Australian outback. It encapsulates the delicate balance between agriculture and wildlife preservation, in an environment that is often harsh and unforgiving. Isn't it fascinating how a simple fence can narrate such a rich and complex story? Can you imagine that chimps talk like us? Chimpanzees possess a remarkable ability to communicate through a sophisticated blend of vocalizations, gestures, and expressions. These intelligent primates have developed over 30 distinct calls that serve various purposes, from alerting their group to food sources to signaling alarms in the wild. They even share comforting coos among friends, reflecting their emotional depth. Each chimpanzee group boasts its own unique dialect, shaped by cultural exchanges between older and younger members, emphasizing the social nature of their communication. Beyond vocal sounds, chimps convey messages through body language, like a playful hand wave or a commanding foot stamp, each gesture packing significant meaning such as urgency or invitation. In controlled environments, some chimps have even mastered hundreds of human words and symbols, showcasing their remarkable capacity for understanding complex concepts. This indicates that chimps don't merely imitate, they innovate, teach, and demonstrate a range of emotions, thoughts, and future plans. The striking similarities between chimpanzee and human communication are vital for understanding the origins of language and the evolution of our own intelligence. What if I told you Morocco was America's first ally? In a fascinating twist of history, Morocco proudly became the first nation to recognize the United States in 1777, a mere year after America declared independence. This moment was more than just diplomatic courtesy. It signified Morocco's active support for a young nation yearning for international legitimacy. Soon after, Morocco and the United States took their relationship further by negotiating a treaty of friendship, which remarkably remains in effect today, making it one of the longest-lasting alliances in U.S. history. This treaty not only solidified their partnership, but also ensured American ships could safely dock in Moroccan ports, leading to prosperous trade and diplomatic connections. The friendship fostered a spirit of cooperation that helped shape international relations for both countries. The vibrant and culturally rich nation of Morocco, situated in North Africa, played a pivotal role in America's early geopolitical landscape. So, the next time you ponder America's allies, don't overlook Morocco, a foundational supporter whose historical ties continue to echo through time. Let's uncover the truth about endless universes. The concept of the multiverse is one of the most fascinating and thought-provoking ideas in modern physics. Picture this. Our universe is merely a single thread in a much larger cosmic tapestry, where countless other universes exist alongside ours, each following its own unique set of rules and constants. This revolutionary idea arises from quantum mechanics and string theory, suggesting that infinite parallel universes might exist. In these alternative realities, the laws of physics could differ substantially, making space for potentially different forms of life. One of the most intriguing interpretations of quantum mechanics is the many worlds interpretation. It proposes that during any quantum event, like flipping a coin or determining a particle's position, the universe branches out, creating a new universe for every possible outcome. Consequently, every decision or random event might lead to the creation of a brand new universe. While we have yet to find direct evidence supporting these parallel worlds, the multiverse theory continues to captivate scientists, philosophers, and science fiction enthusiasts alike. The endless possibilities it presents raise profound questions about our existence and the very nature of reality. Hard to believe, but Seychelles is a tropical paradise. Imagine a place where the sun embraces you, the waves serenade you, and the sand feels like warm silk beneath your feet. That's the magic of the Seychelles. This stunning archipelago in the Indian Ocean is not just a vacation spot. It's a transformative experience for anyone seeking to escape winter's icy grasp. With its pristine beaches, lush jungles, and vibrant coral reefs, the Seychelles resembles a living postcard. As colder climates face the chilling winds, these islands remain warm and inviting, making them a paradise for sun lovers, nature enthusiasts, and adventure seekers alike. Picture yourself wandering along the verdant trails of Mahé, discovering the unique granite boulders of Anne's Source d'Argent, or snorkeling in crystal-clear waters filled with colorful marine life. Add to this the delightful local culture, where Creole cuisine tantalizes your taste buds and friendly locals share enchanting tales of the island's rich history. Whether you crave relaxation or excitement, Seychelles offers endless possibilities. Why not trade winter chills for sunny thrills? Your dream getaway awaits. What if I told you about the Trevi Fountain's magic? The Trevi Fountain in Rome is not just a stunning piece of architecture. It embodies a tradition filled with hope and goodwill. Every day, millions of visitors toss coins into its azure waters, believing that this small act ensures their return to the Eternal City. Approximately 3,000 euros are tossed daily, creating a sparkling treasure that captivates onlookers under the Italian sun. But what happens to all that glittering currency? City workers regularly gather the coins, transforming this whimsical ritual into a charitable act that supports various local organizations. These donations benefit the community, providing assistance to those who need it most. So, when you find yourself tossing a coin while making a wish for love or luck, remember that you're also contributing to a collective effort to make a positive impact in Rome. It's fascinating to think that a single coin can play a part in uplifting lives and supporting good causes. Isn't it inspiring to be part of something larger than just a simple wish? Hard to believe, but gifts are essential in Taiwan. In Taiwanese culture, gift-giving is not just a polite gesture. It's an indispensable tradition that enriches social interactions. When you receive an invitation to someone's home, you're expected to bring a small token of appreciation. Common gifts include elegantly packaged tea, delightful candies, or fresh fruits, all intended to show your thoughtfulness and respect for the host. This practice transcends the physical items. It represents the connections forged between friends and families. Gift-giving in Taiwan is deeply embedded in its cultural fabric, emphasizing gratitude and mutual respect. Each occasion, whether a festive celebration or a casual visit, presents an opportunity to strengthen bonds through thoughtful gifting. Moreover, sharing a gift allows you to offer a glimpse into your own culture, providing your host with the joy of local delicacies. So, if you ever visit this beautiful island, remember to pack a little something special. Your thoughtful gesture will not only be appreciated, but will also create lasting memories and friendships. Uncover the hidden volcano beneath Yellowstone. Located beneath the stunning Yellowstone National Park, this massive volcano is one of the largest active supervolcanoes on Earth. Spanning areas in Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho, it covers an astonishing 3,482 square miles. It's not just a simple mountain. Beneath the park's beautiful lakes and geysers lies a vast chamber filled with molten rock. The last major eruption occurred around 640,000 years ago, which, while a long time ago, leads scientists to keep a close eye on the area. This supervolcano has the potential to erupt again, and if it did, it could have widespread effects far beyond the park's boundaries. Visitors come from all over to marvel at Old Faithful and other natural wonders, but many are unaware that these geothermal features are just the surface of a much more complex underworld. Studying Yellowstone helps researchers understand the volcano's behavior and the geology of our planet. So, the next time you're at Yellowstone, remember, you're standing over a sleeping giant. What other secrets does this incredible park hold? Guess what really drives the Gate of Hell? This eerie crater, known as the Gate of Hell, burns in Turkmenistan and has captivated imagination since it ignited in 1971. The extraordinary event began when Soviet geologists accidentally drilled into a natural gas pocket while searching for energy resources. Instead of a simple drilling mishap, they found themselves staring into a massive hole filled with flammable gas. To mitigate the risk of a catastrophic explosion, they made the fateful decision to set it ablaze, expecting it to burn out in a few weeks. However, their plan backfired spectacularly. Instead of extinguishing, the flames surged and have continued to blaze bright for over 50 years, creating a surreal desert spectacle. The glow of this fiery pit casts an otherworldly light across the surrounding landscape, drawing tourists and thrill-seekers from around the globe. Visitors are often left in awe, snapping breathtaking photos of the dancing flames against the night sky. The Gate of Hell not only showcases nature's raw power, but also serves as a stark reminder of human curiosity and its consequences. What mysteries might still lie hidden beneath its fiery surface? What if I told you Viking helmets aren't what you think? The popular image of Vikings sporting horned helmets is one of the most enduring myths in history. In reality, these formidable warriors typically wore helmets crafted from metal or leather, characterized by their rounded or conical shapes designed to provide essential protection during battle. The myth likely originated from 19th-century Romantic art, where artists elevated Vikings' appearance with fanciful horns for visual drama. However, actual Viking helmets were often quite plain and functional, lacking any horns whatsoever. This straightforward design allowed them to move more efficiently and fight effectively in close formations. Viking armor emphasized practicality over flamboyance, revealing their serious mindset toward combat and survival. When we envision a Viking charging forth into the fray, it helps to remember that their headgear was fundamentally about safety and utility rather than theatricality. History has a way of blending myth with reality, and the truth about Viking helmets is just one captivating example. What if I told you ukuleles are illegal in Salt Lake City? This quirky law makes it illegal to carry an unwrapped ukulele on the street, bringing a touch of whimsy to the city's legal framework. While the exact origin of this unusual regulation remains a mystery, it certainly adds an entertaining twist to discussions about local laws. Salt Lake City, celebrated for its breathtaking mountains and vibrant culture, has a legacy of distinctive ordinances that mirror its community values. The ukulele, often associated with happiness and music, seems like an odd target for prohibition in such an artistic place. Some speculate that this law aims to protect musical instruments from damage or prevent potentially noisy street performances that could disturb the peace. While this rule may sound humorous or like a relic of the past, it's crucial for visitors and locals alike to be aware of the regulations governing their activities. So, if you plan on showcasing your ukulele skills while wandering through the scenic streets of Salt Lake City, remember to keep it wrapped. Compliance ensures you'll avoid any unwelcome legal surprises. You won't believe this about Madagascar's vanilla industry. Madagascar is a true treasure trove when it comes to flavor and fragrance, supplying an astounding 80% of the global vanilla market. This tiny island nation, often dubbed the vanilla capital of the world, produces the highly sought-after bourbon vanilla, celebrated for its rich and creamy flavor. But Madagascar isn't just about vanilla. It also significantly contributes to the perfume industry, as a major producer of cloves and ylang-ylang. Cloves, with their warm and spicy aroma, are essential in both culinary delights and creating exquisite fragrances. Meanwhile, ylang-ylang, known for its exotic floral scent, plays a star role in high-end perfumes, making it a favorite among scent connoisseurs. The island's unique climate, characterized by lush rainforests and rich soils, nurtures these plants, allowing them to thrive. So, the next time you indulge in a delightful vanilla dessert or enjoy a luxurious perfume, remember that the vibrant landscapes and dedicated farmers of Madagascar are the hidden gems behind those aromatic experiences. Here's what actually happens when Filipinos meet foreigners. In the Philippines, it's customary for locals to greet and refer to visitors as sir or ma'am, regardless of their actual age. This practice highlights the country's deep-rooted values of respect and hospitality, making guests feel welcome right from the moment they arrive. Filipinos take immense pride in their ability to create a friendly atmosphere, and using formal titles is a significant part of that. It may strike some as odd since age or status does not determine these terms, but it underscores a broader cultural belief in showing deference to everyone. Many locals have adopted this way of speaking as a natural response, making it an integral part of their interactions with foreigners. Interestingly, this can occasionally lead to light-hearted misunderstandings, particularly when younger travelers are addressed as ma'am or sir, causing a few laughs all around. This linguistic norm is more than mere etiquette. It reflects deeper social connections in Filipino culture, emphasizing warmth and respect. So, when you visit the Philippines, expect to hear these friendly titles often. It's all part of the warm embrace that makes Filipino culture uniquely inviting. Guess what really drives sea cucumbers to self-destruct? Hard to believe, but these fascinating creatures have a unique survival strategy involving evisceration. When threatened, a sea cucumber will sacrifice parts of its own body, including its intestines and respiratory organs, by ejecting them through its anus. This self-destructive act creates a messy distraction for predators, allowing the sea cucumber to escape unharmed. Instead of panic, these soft-bodied marine animals utilize a calculated approach to evade danger, showing remarkable adaptability. After this dramatic event, the sea cucumber can regenerate its lost organs within weeks, sparking the interest of scientists exploring human tissue repair and organ regeneration. This natural process serves as a powerful reminder that sometimes vulnerability can pave the way to survival. What may appear as destruction is actually a strategic maneuver, illustrating how creatures in the wild can thrive by making sacrifices. Nature often teaches us that giving something up might lead to greater resilience and recovery. Isn't it astonishing how life works in unexpected ways? Did you know that Finland has 188,000 lakes? This fascinating country, often celebrated as the land of 1,000 lakes, is actually home to a stunning figure that exceeds 188,000, making it the true lake champion of Europe. These magnificent bodies of water account for about 10% of Finland's entire area, creating breathtaking landscapes that allure both residents and visitors. Nestled amongst lush forests and quaint towns, Finland's lakes offer a diverse habitat that supports a rich variety of wildlife, including numerous species of fish, birds, and aquatic plants. During the sunny summer months, people flock to these inviting lakes for exhilarating activities like swimming, kayaking, and fishing. In contrast, winter transforms many of these lakes into icy playgrounds, perfect for ice fishing or skating. With such a vast expanse of natural beauty and recreational opportunities, it's no wonder that travelers regard Finland as a paradise for nature lovers and outdoor adventures. So, whether you seek tranquility on a fishing boat or the thrill of paddling across serene waters, Finland's lakes provide the perfect setting for everyone. Ever thought about why manta rays glide gracefully? Imagine giant mantas dancing underwater like colossal ballerinas. With wingspans reaching up to 7 meters, these magnificent creatures gracefully navigate the open oceans, showcasing a beauty that belies their massive size. Manta rays utilize their large, wing-like pectoral fins to perform slow, elegant somersaults, a display that is mesmerizing to observe. As they move, they filter plankton using their unique cephalic fins, which unfurl like soft horns, highlighting their intriguing feeding technique. Renowned for their intelligence, mantas possess large brains and often display curiosity by approaching divers, even welcoming gentle interactions. These gentle giants frequently gather at cleaning stations, where smaller fish nibble parasites from their skin, forming a symbiotic relationship essential to their well-being. Remarkably, manta migrations span thousands of kilometers, making them one of the ocean's most well-traveled species. Conservationists now strive to protect these majestic rays from threats like fishing and pollution, ensuring that future generations can marvel at their breathtaking underwater ballet. You won't believe this about the triangle trade. This gruesome network was at the heart of the Atlantic slave trade, one of history's darkest chapters. The triangle trade involved 3 main stages. Ships departed from Europe, laden with goods, sailing to West Africa. There, they harshly traded textiles, firearms, and alcohol for human beings, kidnapped and forced into a life of enslavement. The second leg saw these individuals transported to the Caribbean, where they were forced to harvest cash crops like sugar and tobacco under brutal conditions. These profitable crops filled the holds of ships destined for New England, where they were exchanged for manufactured goods such as clothing, tools, and rum. This cycle repeated itself, completing the triangle while perpetuating suffering and injustice. Greed fueled this horrifying trade, uprooting millions from their homes and treating them as mere commodities. The triangle trade was not just an economic engine. It deeply impacted societies and cultures worldwide, leaving scars that still affect us today. Recognizing this grim history is essential to understanding the resilience of those impacted and highlights the importance of acknowledging painful truths from our past. Is it really true that Alaska is the largest state? This incredible state is more than just vast landscapes. It's a giant when it comes to size. Alaska covers an astonishing 663,300 square miles, making it the largest state in the U.S., dwarfing the combined area of Texas, California, and Montana. To put this into perspective, Alaska is so vast that it would rank as the 19th largest country in the world if it were a nation. Picture a road trip from the southern to the northern tip. You would traverse stunning mountain ranges, dense forests, and expansive tundra. Home to the majestic Denali National Park, which boasts North America's tallest peak, Alaska is a treasure trove of natural wonders. Its diverse wildlife includes bears, moose, and even sea otters, painting a vivid picture of life in this rugged habitat. Furthermore, with over 1,600 miles of coastline, Alaska features breathtaking fjords, impressive glaciers, and thousands of islands, creating a striking backdrop for all sorts of adventures. So, the next time you hear about Alaska, think about how remarkably large and diverse it truly is. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Russia has a stunning fortress. The Moscow Kremlin, an architectural marvel, serves as both a historical symbol and the heart of Russian politics. This vast fortress complex features grand palaces, magnificent cathedrals, and formidable walls, making it an impressive sight that attracts millions of visitors each year. Originally erected in the late 15th century, the Kremlin has been home to the Tsars, a location for power struggles, and the seat of government for centuries. Today, it functions as the official residence of the President of Russia, currently Vladimir Putin, highlighting its ongoing significance in contemporary politics. The iconic red brick walls and the vibrant, colorful domes of St. Basil's Cathedral not only contribute to its beauty, but also represent the rich cultural heritage of the country. Beyond its political significance, the Kremlin houses numerous museums and galleries, making it a cultural treasure trove. With its stunning architecture and vibrant history, the Kremlin remains a powerful symbol of national pride and resilience. Can you imagine exploring such a place where each brick tells a story? Hard to believe, but starfish live without a brain. These fascinating creatures challenge our understanding of intelligence and functionality in the animal kingdom. Instead of a centralized brain, starfish possess a nerve ring that encircles their mouth, tied to radial nerves extending into each arm. This unique organization allows each limb to operate almost independently, making local decisions while still being part of a cohesive unit. Their movement is nothing short of remarkable, powered by a hydraulic system that utilizes seawater pumped into hundreds of tube feet, equipped with suction pads for precise crawling. When it comes to survival, starfish are not just passive organisms, they are remarkable regenerators. If a starfish loses an arm, it doesn't simply accept defeat. Instead, it can regrow the arm completely, and in some cases, an entirely new starfish can form from a severed limb. This extraordinary ability not only highlights their resilience but also prompts questions about our preconceived notions of how life operates without a brain. What does this mean for our understanding of intelligence in nature? Let's uncover the truth about fermented shark. Hákarl, an iconic dish from Iceland, is unlike anything you've probably tasted. This traditional delicacy is made from the Greenland shark, which contains high levels of toxic substances such as urea and trimethylamine oxide that can be harmful if eaten fresh. However, Icelandic culture has ingeniously mastered a fermentation process that transforms this potentially dangerous fish into a culinary staple. After the shark is caught, it undergoes a thorough cleaning and is buried in a pit, where it ferments for several months. This unique process not only breaks down the toxins but also imbues hákarl with its strong, distinctive flavor and pungent aroma. Imagine tasting something that evokes a cross between ammonia and strong cheese. Served in small cubes, hákarl is typically enjoyed alongside a shot of Icelandic schnapps or a slice of hearty rye bread. While the taste might challenge even the most adventurous eaters, locals celebrate hákarl as a unique experience steeped in tradition, showcasing the resilience and creativity of Icelandic cuisine. Are you ready to embrace this wild culinary adventure? Ever thought about why dams can fail? This startling truth highlights the potential dangers of dam failures, particularly on the Mississippi River. A dam failure here could unleash torrents of water, leading to catastrophic flooding that would disrupt the lives of countless residents in nearby communities. The Mississippi River is not just a waterway. It serves as a critical artery for transportation and agriculture, supported by numerous dams designed to control its flow. However, if one of these structures were to collapse, it could create a wall of water racing downstream, threatening towns and cities along its banks. The consequences would not be limited to ruined homes and businesses. Essential infrastructure like roads and bridges could also be severely damaged, complicating efforts to respond to the disaster. Additionally, such flooding can devastate local ecosystems, harming wildlife and their habitats. The threat to human life cannot be overlooked, as people may be caught off guard, unable to evacuate quickly. With climate change bringing more intense weather events, understanding and preparing for the risks associated with dam failures has never been more urgent. How ready are we for such an overwhelming challenge? What if I told you Stonehenge served multiple purposes? For centuries, this iconic stone circle has captivated our imagination, leading many to ponder its original intention. One of the most compelling theories is that Stonehenge acted as an ancient astronomical observatory. Researchers reveal that the massive stone formations are aligned precisely with the summer and winter solstices, suggesting it was used by ancient societies to track celestial events. This alignment could have been crucial for marking seasonal changes, which were vital for agriculture and survival. Moreover, another captivating hypothesis posits that Stonehenge served as a healing center or a ritualistic site. Evidence shows that people gathered there for spiritual practices, possibly seeking comfort or connection in times of need. As archaeologists sift through the remnants of the past, they encounter both theories, yet the true purpose of Stonehenge remains elusive. With each dig, we inch closer to solving the enigma, but questions linger. Was its design purely scientific, or did it embody deeper spiritual meanings? The mystery of Stonehenge continues to thrive, enticing new generations to seek out its secrets. Here's something incredible about, can you imagine selling just one painting ever? Vincent van Gogh, one of history's most iconic artists, experienced a remarkable yet challenging artistic journey. Despite his extraordinary talent and bold use of color, Van Gogh sold only a single painting, The Red Vineyard, during his lifetime in the late 1800s. This captivating piece, which depicts a vineyard bathed in golden sunlight, did little to alleviate his struggles with poverty and mental health. Living in relative obscurity, he faced a world that didn't recognize his genius until after his death. Today, Van Gogh's paintings command astronomical prices at auctions, with some pieces selling for record-breaking sums in the millions. This dramatic shift in perception highlights how societal tastes can evolve dramatically over time. Van Gogh's legacy serves as a poignant reminder of the turbulent relationship between struggle and recognition in the creative arts. His story inspires us all to value creativity and passion, regardless of challenges. Next time you admire a Van Gogh painting, think about the journey it took from obscurity to legendary status, and let it motivate your own creative endeavors. Did you know that North Dakota has the lowest college degree rate? Yes, it's true. North Dakota holds the title for the lowest percentage of residents with a college degree in all of America, with just 19%. This startling figure prompts comparisons with states where higher education rates flourish. A combination of factors contributes to this statistic. North Dakota's smaller population size means fewer individuals pursue college, while the state's robust blue-collar job market, including industries like farming and oil extraction, often prioritize skills over formal education. The harsh climate and geographical isolation can deter potential students from seeking higher education as well. Nevertheless, North Dakota thrives on a culture of hard work and practicality, emphasizing hands-on skills that are vital for its economy. While the low college degree rate raises concerns, the strong work ethic of residents showcases their capability in fulfilling job demands. Ultimately, the question lingers: will North Dakota prioritize educational growth to further enhance its economic landscape? Only time will reveal the answer. Did you know that football's roots trace back to ancient China? The world's most popular sport originates from a game called Cuju, which emerged over 2,000 years ago. This ancient pastime involved players skillfully kicking a leather ball into a net, creating a game that bears a resemblance to modern football while maintaining its own unique flair. Cuju, meaning kick the ball in Chinese, served not only as entertainment but also as a crucial part of military training. It enhanced soldiers' agility and fitness, transforming a simple game into a method for developing physical prowess. Picture a vibrant ancient Chinese marketplace where players compete, showcasing their dribbling and passing abilities while enthusiastic spectators applaud their feats. As the centuries unfolded, different cultures adopted and adapted this game, resulting in the diverse forms of football we see today. From England's lush countryside to Brazil's sun-soaked beaches, the spirit of Cuju continues to echo throughout the globe. So, the next time you cheer for your favorite team, remember that you are participating in a rich tradition that dates back thousands of years. Have you ever wondered why? Have you seen the ocean glow like stars? Off the coast of Vadhu in the Maldives, a captivating spectacle known as bioluminescence transforms the ocean into a sparkling wonderland. Imagine walking along the beach at night, your feet stirring the water, and suddenly, the waves respond with dazzling flashes of blue light. This enchanting phenomenon occurs thanks to tiny marine animals called dinoflagellates. When disturbed by movement, these plankton emit light, creating a stunning display that looks like a celestial dance on Earth. It's as if you're surrounded by a galaxy of stars reflected in the water, mesmerizing visitors from around the world who come to witness this natural marvel. Interestingly, scientists suggest that this glow may serve as a survival tactic. When these organisms feel threatened, their light show can confuse predators, giving the dinoflagellates a chance to escape. This extraordinary event not only showcases nature's beauty, but also deepens our understanding of ecological interactions. So, if you find yourself in Vadhu, don't miss the opportunity to experience this magical phenomenon, where the ocean carries the secrets of the universe within its shimmering waves. Did you know Africa spans all 4 hemispheres? This remarkable fact sets Africa apart as the only continent to be located in the northern, southern, eastern, and western hemispheres. Visualize a globe. The equator slices through the center of Africa, neatly dividing it into 2 distinct halves. Simultaneously, the prime meridian makes its way through the western regions of the continent. This strategic geographical positioning contributes to an astonishing variety of climates, ecosystems, and topographies across Africa. Picture the vibrant rainforests of the Congo teeming with biodiversity, or imagine the vast, arid expanse of the Sahara Desert. Each area boasts its unique landscapes and wildlife. The continent is also rich in cultural diversity, with thousands of unique ethnic groups and languages. From the lively markets of Marrakech to the ancient pyramids of Egypt, Africa is a tapestry of history and modernity. With such a wealth of experiences available, anyone with a curiosity for geography, culture, or history will find endless adventures waiting in Africa. Hard to believe, but giraffes take short naps. Giraffes are remarkable animals, particularly when it comes to their sleeping patterns. Unlike humans, who typically enjoy long hours of restful slumber, giraffes nap for only about 20 minutes at a time in the wild. In fact, they might total just a few hours of sleep each day. One of the most astonishing aspects of their behavior is their ability to doze while up, which keeps them poised to flee from predators at a moment's notice. This remarkable trait is vital for their survival, as being giant creatures with long necks and legs makes them more vulnerable to attack. While they can lie down to rest, they reserve this for brief moments when they feel entirely secure. This peculiar sleeping style showcases how giraffes adapt to their environment, balancing the need for rest with the imperative of vigilance. So, next time you wonder about the importance of a good night's sleep, consider how these gentle giants have mastered the art of quick naps to thrive in the wild. What if I told you about the Antarctic icefish? This remarkable creature has a stunning adaptation that allows it to thrive in freezing waters where most fish would face certain demise. The key to its survival lies in antifreeze proteins within its blood. These proteins act like natural antifreeze, preventing ice crystals from forming and ensuring the fish can swim gracefully in temperatures that plunge to 2 degrees Celsius. Picture this: icy waters swirling around an organism that flourishes instead of freezing. Over millions of years, the Antarctic icefish has evolved unique features, including nearly clear blood, as it lacks hemoglobin, the protein that typically gives blood its red color. This unusual characteristic not only contributes to its buoyancy, making it lighter in the water, but also gives it an edge in swiftly maneuvering through the frigid depths. With these incredible traits, the icefish is not just surviving, but hunting and reproducing in one of Earth's most extreme environments. The next time you think about cold climates, remember the wonders of nature encapsulated in this extraordinary fish. Prepare to be amazed by chameleon color change. Most people think chameleons change color just for camouflage, but that's only part of the story. These fascinating lizards actually use color to communicate their mood, regulate temperature, and send social signals. When a chameleon feels cold, it darkens its skin to absorb more heat. Conversely, when it gets too hot, it lightens to reflect sunlight. Males, in particular, show off vibrant colors to attract a mate or confront a rival, transforming their appearance in moments. This phenomenon isn't merely a simple shuffling of pigments. It's a remarkable application of nanotechnology. It all happens through tiny crystals in their skin that reflect specific wavelengths of light based on their structural spacing. Nerve signals can alter these distances in milliseconds, allowing chameleons to control their color display with incredible precision. Thus, each color shift tells a unique story, blending camouflage, emotional expression, and thermoregulation into one sophisticated visual language. Chameleons are not just hiding, they are living, flashing billboards of reptilian expression. What if I told you about the Cayman Islands? The Cayman Islands, a stunning British overseas territory nestled in the Caribbean, is more than just a tropical paradise with beautiful beaches and stunning blue waters. It boasts an astonishing number of businesses. Over 100,000 registered companies serve a population of just about 65,000 people. This makes the islands a global powerhouse for commerce. But what's the appeal for entrepreneurs? The island's welcoming tax laws attract businesses from around the world, creating a haven for various industries, particularly finance and investment. Here, companies can operate with greater privacy and fewer regulations, making it an ideal base for those seeking financial flexibility. While corporate activity flourishes, local residents enjoy a rich and vibrant lifestyle filled with cultural experiences, outdoor adventures, and, of course, sun-soaked days at the beach. Whether you dream of a relaxing retreat or launching a successful venture, the Cayman Islands represents the perfect blend of paradise and financial opportunity. It's truly a unique destination where leisure meets business. Let's uncover the truth about penguins huddling. In Antarctica's relentless cold, where temperatures dip below 40° and fierce winds howl at over 100 km/h, emperor penguins face one of nature's harshest climates. Surprisingly, these remarkable birds have adapted with a brilliant survival strategy: synchronized group huddling. During the brutal polar winter, thousands of male emperor penguins come together to create tightly packed circles, functioning as living thermal blankets that trap heat. Every individual takes its turn on the outer edge, where it endures the chilly gusts, while those in the center bask in significantly warmer temperatures, which can soar to nearly 1°C. This unique rotation resembles a fluid wave, ensuring that every penguin gets a chance to warm up in the heart of the huddle before moving back out to face the elements. Scientists study this phenomenon for insights into energy efficiency and complex systems. What was once dismissed by ancient explorers as chaotic behavior is, in reality, a carefully orchestrated survival mechanism, showing that in nature, teamwork often becomes the key to overcoming the most extreme challenges. Is it really true that the Great Lakes are vital? The Great Lakes, a breathtaking assembly of 5 expansive lakes nestled in North America, hold more than 20% of the world's freshwater supply, excluding glaciers. This astonishing volume, approximately 6 quadrillion gallons, means each person on Earth could access nearly 1,200 gallons of this precious resource. The lakes are essential not only for providing drinking water, but also for supporting agricultural activities, industrial processes, and recreational opportunities. They boast vibrant ecosystems, sheltering a multitude of fish, bird species, and plant life. Furthermore, the Great Lakes serve a pivotal role in regulating local climates, helping to keep surrounding areas warmer in winter and cooler during the summer months. Economically, they are indispensable, offering shipping lanes that facilitate trade and attracting millions of visitors yearly who come to bask in their natural beauty. However, these vital lakes face significant threats from pollution, invasive species, and the impacts of climate change. Safeguarding this freshwater gem is crucial. What steps can we take to ensure that the Great Lakes thrive for generations to come? This might surprise you. Squirrels are memory masters. Squirrels have an incredible ability to remember the locations of hundreds of hidden nuts, showcasing an impressive spatial memory that is quite sophisticated. When they bury food, it may seem random, but they actually use environmental cues like the shapes of trees and patterns in the rocks to create a mental map of their cache sites. It's fascinating to note that their memory relies on cognitive and visual skills rather than scent, enabling them to find up to 300 food caches months later. In controlled experiments, researchers observed squirrels confidently identifying their own buried nuts, even when faced with fake decoys nearby. Adding to their cleverness, squirrels often practice a behavior called deceptive caching, where they pretend to bury nuts while being watched, later retrieving the hidden ones for themselves. This cunning strategy not only highlights their resourcefulness, but also reflects the wisdom of indigenous myths that portray them as clever creatures. Interestingly, their nut-burying habits also benefit the environment, as many forgotten seeds eventually sprout into new trees, positioning squirrels as accidental allies in forest regeneration. How remarkable is that? You won't believe this about New York's subway. Beneath the bustling streets of New York City lies a fascinating secret: the City Hall subway station. Opened in 1904, this architectural gem was once a vibrant stop on the IRT Lexington Avenue line, celebrated for its stunning arches and intricate tile work. However, after nearly 70 years of bustling activity, it was closed in 1945 because the platform couldn't accommodate the longer trains that the subway system adopted. Despite its closure, City Hall Station has not faded into obscurity. In 2004, to celebrate its 100-year anniversary, the station briefly reopened for public tours, giving a lucky few the chance to step back in time and experience its vintage charm. Today, City Hall Station stands as a time capsule of history, reflecting the rich legacy of New York's transportation development. As a significant part of the subway system's evolution, it serves as a reminder of the stories that lie hidden beneath our feet. So, next time you ride the subway, keep in mind that a world of untold history is waiting just out of sight. Prepare to be amazed by Istanbul's unique geography. It's true, Istanbul, the vibrant heart of Turkey, is a fascinating city that straddles both Europe and Asia. Separating these two continents is the iconic Bosphorus Strait, creating a stunning visual and cultural tapestry. On the European side, lively neighborhoods hum with activity, featuring charming cafes, bustling shops, and historic landmarks like the magnificent Hagia Sophia and the splendid Blue Mosque. When you cross over to the Asian side, the atmosphere transforms, offering a more relaxed vibe with serene parks, vibrant markets, and breathtaking views of the glittering city skyline. This unique position allows Istanbul to function as a bridge, linking two distinct worlds and acting as a melting pot of trade, art, and culture for centuries. Travelers from far and wide are drawn to its rich heritage and diverse experiences. With opportunities to sip fragrant Turkish tea along the Bosphorus or wander through ancient palaces, Istanbul is truly a remarkable destination that showcases the beauty of both continents, inviting you to explore its many wonders. Can you imagine that Lucky Diamond Rich is tattooed all over? Lucky Diamond Rich, a vibrant performer from New Zealand, holds the remarkable title of the most tattooed person on Earth. With an insatiable passion for body art, he has transformed nearly every inch of his body into a living canvas. Imagine this. He boasts tattoos that cover more than 200% of his skin. How is that even possible, you ask? Lucky doesn't just cover his body in ink. He revisits and redesigns existing tattoos, layering new art on top of old, creating a breathtaking tapestry of colors and designs. Each tattoo reflects deep personal significance, telling a unique story filled with symbols and meanings that resonate with him. His body becomes a medium for creative expression, celebrating individuality in the most striking way. As he performs, Lucky brings his art to life on stage, dazzling audiences worldwide. He proves that tattoos can be more than decoration. They represent a declaration of identity, creativity, and the endless possibilities of self-expression. Is it really true that electric eels zap with 600 volts? Electric eels, native to South America's murky Amazon waters, are not actually eels, but rather a type of knife fish. These fascinating creatures have developed one of the most extraordinary adaptations in the animal kingdom: the ability to deliver electric shocks. They can generate bursts of electricity up to an astonishing 600 volts using specialized cells called electrocytes, which function like biological batteries. When the eel needs to stun its prey or ward off potential threats, it rapidly discharges these cells. Interestingly, they can adjust the intensity and frequency of their shocks, employing weaker pulses for navigation and communication, while utilizing stronger jolts to immobilize food. Some electric eels even engage in a unique tactic of emitting double shocks to flush out prey that hides in muddy waters. Indigenous tribes have long revered these creatures, viewing them as both dangerous and mystical. Today, research into electric eel physiology is inspiring innovations in bioengineering, leading to the creation of soft and flexible energy sources for medical implants and underwater technologies. These incredible beings are not just predators. They are powerful living batteries, swimming at the intersection of nature and science. Believe it or not, placebo effect can heal. This remarkable phenomenon reveals how powerful our beliefs truly are. When a person takes a sugar pill, hoping it will relieve their pain, they might actually feel better due to their belief in its effectiveness. Studies have shown that when participants believe they are receiving genuine treatment, even though it's just a placebo, their brains can trigger real physiological responses. This fascinating mind-body connection demonstrates how our thoughts can produce tangible effects on our health. For instance, in clinical trials, many individuals report significant improvements in symptoms such as pain or anxiety after receiving a placebo. These findings do not imply that placebos can replace actual medications, but they certainly highlight the importance of mental attitudes during the healing process. Psychological factors, such as expectation and belief, can enhance his natural ability to heal. So, the next time you struggle with illness, remember that nurturing a positive mindset could be just as crucial as any medicine in your recovery journey. Believe it or not, Japan's macaques are winter warriors. These remarkable creatures, often referred to as snow monkeys, thrive in some of the most frigid environments on the planet, specifically in Japan's mountainous regions. As the temperatures drop during winter, these clever macaques rely on their thick, insulating fur to keep warm instead of migrating to balmier climates. One of their most fascinating traits is their flexible tails, which serve as auxiliary hands, allowing them to grasp objects and easily navigate their surroundings. This unique adaptation enhances their ability to manipulate food and engage with their environment. When winter's chill blankets the landscape, you might observe these remarkable monkeys huddling close together to share warmth or lounging in natural hot springs, a delightful behavior that promotes relaxation and social bonding. Additionally, macaques are known for their matriarchal social structures, where females play critical roles in nurturing one another's offspring. So, the next time you envision primates, don't forget about these extraordinary snow monkeys who adapt and excel in the cold. One thing is for sure, their winter lifestyle is a true marvel of nature. Prepare to be amazed by La Voiture Noire, The Bugatti. La Voiture Noire, released in 2019, has taken the automotive world by storm as the most expensive new car ever sold, with an astonishing price tag of approximately 18.68 million euros. This automotive marvel pays homage to the legendary Bugatti Type 57 SC Atlantic from the 1930s, which was not only a feat of engineering but also a symbol of elegance and speed. La Voiture Noire combines cutting-edge technology and an eye-catching design, featuring a sleek silhouette and a powerful 8.0-liter quad-turbocharged W16 engine, effortlessly shooting from 0 to 60 mph in just 2.5 seconds. Its unique aesthetic sets it apart, as no two La Voiture Noire cars are exactly alike, rendering each one a true masterpiece. Inside, luxury is paramount. The interior is adorned with bespoke materials that exude comfort and opulence. For automotive enthusiasts and collectors, this car transcends mere transportation. It stands as a dream on wheels and a rolling testament to art history, merging innovation with timeless elegance. Who wouldn't want to own such an exquisite piece of engineering? Have you ever wondered why Iceland is more than ice? It's not as simple as it seems, because Iceland isn't just a frozen wonderland. When early Norse explorers arrived during winter, they encountered brutal snowstorms and icy cliffs. These harsh conditions led them to name the island Island, or Iceland, based on these first impressions. However, this land tells a captivating story of contrasts. Nestled on the mid-Atlantic ridge, Iceland is one of the most volcanically active places on our planet, boasting geothermal wonders like geysers, lush green pastures, and steaming hot springs. Interestingly, parts of Iceland are actually greener than its neighbor Greenland, a fact that adds to its ironic charm. Through the ages, Viking sagas painted tales of Iceland as a realm of gods and giants, blending beauty with brutality. Today, the island's glaciers and lava fields coexist harmoniously with vibrant cities and sustainable geothermal energy. Iceland's name may evoke images of desolation, but its true identity reveals a spectacular fusion of opposites, making it a unique destination for travelers seeking adventure, mystery, and natural beauty. What if I told you about Route 66 Wonders? This iconic highway, known as the Main Street of America, spans over 2,400 miles and promises an unforgettable road trip experience. As you cruise along, you'll discover quirky attractions like the Cadillac Ranch in Texas, where 10 classic Cadillacs are buried nose-first in the ground, creating a unique art installation that captivates every passerby. Don't forget to visit the famous Blue Whale in Oklahoma, a colossal sculpture that invites visitors to photograph its whimsical design and even dip their toes into its cool waters. Beyond these fascinating oddities, Route 66 showcases stunning natural landscapes that create a breathtaking backdrop for your adventure. Imagine standing at the edge of the Grand Canyon, awed by its vastness and beauty, offering incredible views and exhilarating hiking trails for nature enthusiasts. Each stop along the route tells a story of history, art, and the wonders of the American landscape. So, what are you waiting for? Pack your bags and hit the open road to explore the magic that is Route 66. Have you ever wondered why astronauts can't burp? It's a fascinating fact of life beyond Earth. In the weightless environment of space, even simple bodily functions like burping become a challenge. On our planet, gravity plays a crucial role in how our bodies process food and release gas. When we consume food or drink, gravity guides the gas to rise, allowing a comfortable release through burping. However, in the microgravity of space, this process is disrupted. Gas doesn't separate and rise in the same way, causing astronauts to experience bloating instead. Imagine floating in a spacecraft, feeling uncomfortable after your meal, while burping is simply out of the question. To navigate this unusual situation, astronauts must carefully select their meals, avoiding foods that produce excess gas, like beans or soda. This delicate balance is essential for their well-being during long missions. So, the next time you enjoy a fizzy drink or savory feast, think about the dietary adjustments astronauts must make in space. They may be exploring the universe, but the simple act of burping remains a luxury they can't afford. Prepare to be amazed by Oklahoma's tornadoes. This state astonishingly leads the U.S. in tornado occurrences. Nestled in the notorious Tornado Alley, which includes neighboring states like Texas, Kansas, and Nebraska, Oklahoma sees more tornadoes per square mile than anywhere else. The unique geography plays a key role, featuring vast flat plains that create ideal conditions for severe weather. Warm, moist air rolling in from the Gulf of Mexico meets cool air masses from the Rocky Mountains, setting the stage for these powerful storms. When a tornado forms, it can unleash winds exceeding 200 miles per hour, capable of significant destruction. For storm enthusiasts and thrill seekers, Oklahoma is a premier destination for tornado chasing, attracting countless visitors eager to observe these awe-inspiring natural events safely. Furthermore, locals have developed a culture of preparedness. Many residents participate in safety drills and invest in storm shelters, ensuring they are ready when severe weather strikes. Whether you're interested in weather science or simply love an adrenaline rush, Oklahoma's tornado scene offers something truly thrilling. Most people don't know this, but Congolese weddings last a week. If you think wedding celebrations are just a day-long affair, prepare for a captivating journey to the Democratic Republic of the Congo, where these vibrant festivals span an entire week. These joyous gatherings unite communities through music, dancing, and an exquisite array of traditional dishes that tantalize the taste buds. One of the most remarkable sights is the bride adorned with an elaborate headdress crafted from tree bark, representing her deep connection to nature and her cultural roots. Interestingly, during these festivities, smiling is generally frowned upon. In Congolese culture, marriage is regarded as a serious commitment, so love and happiness are expressed through more subtle gestures. Instead of broad grins, couples often communicate through meaningful glances and eye contact, showcasing the depth of their bond. This enchanting fusion of celebration and solemnity transforms Congolese weddings into a captivating cultural experience, highlighting the nation's rich traditions and the strong ties that bind families and communities together. Why exactly does the universe have so many stars? Prepare to be amazed by the universe's star count. Did you know that there are more stars in the universe than all the grains of sand on every beach on Earth? This mind-boggling fact suggests there are around 1 septillion stars. Yes, that's a 1 followed by 24 zeros. To visualize this, consider our Milky Way galaxy, which contains between 100 and 400 billion stars, making it just a small part of potentially trillions of galaxies scattered throughout the cosmos. Picture yourself standing on a beach, marveling at the countless grains of sand. Now multiply that number by an unimaginable factor as you gaze up at the night sky, knowing that each star might host its own solar system. The possibility emerges that some of these systems could even harbor life. So, the next time you look up at the stars, remember that you're witnessing a mere fraction of a vast, glittering universe filled with more stars than we can truly comprehend. It's a cosmic mystery waiting to be unraveled. Here's something incredible about gold fitting in 3 pools. Gold, often regarded as a symbol of wealth and status, holds a remarkable secret. All the gold ever mined by humanity could comfortably fit into just 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools. This astonishing fact highlights the rarity of gold, which totals approximately 187,000 metric tons. Despite its significant role in culture and industry, the vast majority of this precious metal is securely stored in vaults, jewelry, and high-tech devices rather than being visible in everyday life. Gold's unique properties, its ability to resist corrosion, malleability, and striking appearance, have captivated civilizations throughout history, from the ancient Egyptians who adorned themselves with gold to modern economies that consider it a safeguard against inflation. The compact nature of gold serves as a powerful reminder that scarcity often enhances value. It emphasizes how something so revered and sought after can be surprisingly limited in physical space. Why do we treasure such a small amount so dearly? Here's what actually happens when winds whip Mount Washington. This seemingly ordinary mountain, standing at just 6,288 feet, actually earns the title of the most dangerous small mountain in the world due to its ferocious winds. Rather than its height, it's Mount Washington's extreme wind conditions that can soar up to a staggering 231 miles per hour that pose the greatest threat. Imagine setting out for a calm hike only to have the weather turn chaotic as storms roll in, transforming gentle breezes into howling gales that whip snow and ice into a blinding flurry. The mountain's unique geography plays a critical role in this phenomenon, with its slopes acting like a funnel to direct wild winds and create unpredictable conditions. Temperatures can drop suddenly, and visibility can disappear in mere moments, catching unprepared climbers off guard. Sadly, this has led to numerous tragedies, with many lives lost on its treacherous paths. Yet, despite these dangers, Mount Washington draws adventurers and nature enthusiasts, all eager to reach its summit and witness breathtaking vistas. Are you brave enough to take on the challenge? You won't believe this about Diet Coke. Surprisingly, a regular can of Coke sinks while a Diet Coke can floats in water. This intriguing phenomenon stems from the concept of density, which measures how heavy an object is in relation to its size. Regular Coke contains significant amounts of sugar, making it denser than water. When you drop a can of Coke into a pool or even a bucket, the added weight causes it to plunge straight to the bottom. On the other hand, Diet Coke uses artificial sweeteners that are much lighter than sugar. As a result, the overall density of a Diet Coke can is less than that of water, allowing it to bob gracefully on the surface instead. If you're up for a fun experiment, grab some friends and test this out. Fill a large container with water and toss in both cans to see the difference in action. This quirky floating effect not only demonstrates the principles of density, but also shows how minor ingredient changes can lead to unexpected and entertaining results in everyday products. Are you ready to explore the science behind your soda choices? Guess what really drives the shape of Pringles cans? It might surprise you to learn that the iconic Pringles can owe its unique cylindrical design to aerospace engineering. Inventor Frederick Bauer ingeniously applied principles from spaceflight while creating this clever tube. The design, a patented container for the safe transport of fragile articles, emerged from technology intended to protect sensitive equipment during rocket launches. Its foil-lined cardboard structure ensures an airtight seal and distributes pressure evenly, safeguarding the delicate chips from crushing. Just as similar designs protect circuit boards and camera lenses in zero gravity, the Pringles can is meticulously crafted to keep every chip intact. This innovative packaging concept is a magnificent example of how high-tech materials can influence everyday convenience. Bohr's vision transformed a low-orbit idea into a beloved snack staple, merging cutting-edge science with culinary delight. So, next time you pop open a can of Pringles, remember you're enjoying a snack that links space exploration to your taste buds. Most people don't know this, but bacteria outnumber stars. It's a staggering 5 million trillion bacteria on Earth. To put that into perspective, if we could collect and stack all these microscopic beings, they would reach across 10 billion light-years. This is a distance so immense that the mind struggles to comprehend it. Bacteria are extraordinary survivors, thriving in extreme conditions where most life forms would perish. They inhabit some of the most remote places on our planet, from the depths of the ocean to the blistering heat of deserts and even within our own bodies. In fact, your gut is home to trillions of these tiny organisms, which assist in digesting food and bolster your immune system. These microorganisms play a critical role in ecosystems, decomposing organic material, cycling essential nutrients, and even influencing climate patterns. Despite their minuscule size, bacteria wield a vast influence on Earth and within all living beings. So, the next time you hear about bacteria, remember they are not merely agents of disease. They are crucial partners in the grand narrative of life on our planet. Hard to believe, but cattle pastures cover 35% of America. Over 1/3 of all land in the contiguous United States is dedicated to pastures for cattle, encompassing an astonishing 654 million acres. This area is equivalent to about 2.6 million square kilometers, illustrating the immense scale of America's beef production. The choice to allocate such a significant portion of land for cattle grazing highlights the integral role beef plays in American agriculture and culture. When we consider cropland producing feed for cows, the total land dedicated to this industry rises to an impressive 41%. Every bite of steak or hamburger we savor connects us to these expansive landscapes that nourish us. Beyond providing food, these pastures drive economic activity and support the livelihoods of countless farmers across the nation. Nevertheless, managing these vast areas brings challenges, including environmental impacts and the need for sustainable practices. As consumers, recognizing the extensive resources behind our meals adds a layer of appreciation for the food we enjoy. Isn't it fascinating how agriculture shapes not only our diets but also our landscapes? Most people don't know this, but zombies aren't about brains. The word zombie originates from West African and Haitian spiritual beliefs, where it refers to something far more complex than cinematic monsters. Stemming from the Congo term nzambi, meaning spirit of the dead, the traditional zombie was once a sorrowful character enslaved through dark magic rather than a flesh-eating ghoul. Haitian voodoo lore recounts tales of individuals who were buried alive, then drugged and revived, appearing in a zombie-like trance. These eerie accounts fascinated 19th century Western explorers, leading them to sensationalize the stories of the undead. Later, anthropologists uncovered that neurotoxins, such as tetrodotoxin found in pufferfish, were responsible for inducing this catatonic state. Fast forward to the Cold War era, and Hollywood transformed these notions into cannibalistic horror flicks, tapping into societal fears. Today's zombies, driven by an insatiable appetite for brains, bear little resemblance to their tragic origins, serving as a chilling example of how myths evolve through misunderstanding and media influence. Hard to believe, but is our universe infinite? The idea of infinity in the cosmos is nothing short of awe-inspiring. The universe does not have a physical edge. Instead, the cosmological horizon lies around 46.6 billion light-years from Earth, marking the limit of our observable universe. This boundary represents the farthest distance that light has traveled since the Big Bang erupted over 13 billion years ago. Beyond this horizon, theories become even more fascinating. Some astronomers propose that the universe might stretch endlessly in every direction, implying an infinite expanse where galaxies continue to cluster and disperse forever. Others theorize that parts of the universe could curve back on themselves like a cosmic loop, allowing a traveler to journey indefinitely without ever encountering an edge. Imagine walking in a straight line and returning to your starting point. This captivating prospect pushes our understanding of space and time, leaving us to ponder the mysteries of existence. So, while you look up at the countless stars twinkling above, consider that what lies beyond is beyond our wildest imagination. Did you know that coconuts can be deadly? Every year, an astonishing 150 people die from falling coconuts, making these seemingly harmless fruits more lethal than sharks. While sharks grab headlines and spark terror, coconuts silently pose a greater risk, causing 3 times more fatalities than shark attacks globally. Falling from heights of up to 25 meters, a coconut can hit the ground at speeds exceeding 50 km/h, delivering a blow equivalent to that of a brick plummeting from the roof of a building. It's particularly ironic that these accidents are most common at tropical resorts, where beachgoers lounge beneath palm trees, blissfully unaware of the hidden danger above. Unlike sharks, which require sharp teeth and a predatory instinct, coconuts do their damage without any malicious intent. This stark contrast highlights an essential lesson. Real threats can often be found in everyday situations rather than in exotic animals. So, the next time you're relaxing under a palm tree, remember that awareness and a little caution could save you from an unexpected fate. Guess what really drives Alain Ducasse's culinary success? That title goes to the legendary culinary maestro who has redefined fine dining with his revolutionary vision. Born in the quaint village of Orgerus, Ducasse has amassed an incredible total of 21 Michelin stars, making him the most celebrated chef in history. This prestigious distinction isn't merely about creating delicious dishes, it emphasizes the creativity and dedication infused into every culinary experience. Ducasse believes that food should narrate a story, expertly fusing taste, texture, and visually stunning presentation. His award-winning restaurants, scattered across various countries, celebrate a diverse array of culinary traditions while harmonizing classic French techniques with global influences. Furthermore, he is committed to education, passionately sharing his expertise through culinary schools and mentorship programs, ensuring that the next generation of chefs grasps the art of gastronomy. With a relentless dedication to excellence, Ducasse's impact transcends the kitchen, inspiring budding chefs and food enthusiasts alike to explore the artistry behind every meal. Here's what actually happens when sport climbing hits the Olympics. In 2020, the Tokyo Olympics made history by introducing sport climbing to its lineup, marking a significant evolution in the world of competitive sports. Imagine athletes scaling towering artificial walls in 3 exhilarating disciplines: speed, bouldering, and lead climbing. The speed climbing event pushes competitors to dash up a 15-meter wall in record time, demanding not just strength but also lightning-fast reflexes. Meanwhile, bouldering presents climbers with shorter, more intricate routes to navigate without harnesses, where they must cleverly solve problems to ascend. It's a thrilling test of creativity and skill. Lastly, in lead climbing, participants climb taller walls while strategically clipping their ropes into quick draws, showcasing their endurance and planning abilities. This combination of physical prowess and mental acuity transforms each climb into a captivating spectacle. The debut of sport climbing has captivated audiences worldwide, clearly showing its growing popularity and inspiring aspiring climbers to reach new heights, both literally and figuratively. Believe it or not, an array of hedgehogs exists. This delightful term perfectly encapsulates the charm of these spiky little critters, known for their round bodies and tiny faces. Hedgehogs, members of the Arachnid family, are fascinating creatures that protect themselves from predators with their iconic spines. Often spotted rummaging through gardens or snuffling around in the underbrush during dusk, they showcase their unique behaviors in an array. While they typically prefer solitude, when they come together, it's usually for foraging food or seeking mates during the breeding season. This gathering makes for a heartwarming sight, offering a glimpse into their social interactions. Globally, several hedgehog species exist, each adapted to its own habitat and displaying quirky traits. From the European hedgehog to the African pygmy, these animals remind us of the enchanting diversity in nature. So, the next time you hear someone mention an array of hedgehogs, imagine a group of these adorable balls of fur banding together, showcasing nature's magic in uniting creatures in such a charming way. Ever thought about why lions sleep so much? It might surprise you that these incredible predators spend up to 20 hours each day in a deep slumber. Lions sleep primarily to conserve energy for hunting, which is critical for their survival. After a successful hunt, they often indulge in restorative sleep to regain their strength, allowing them to maintain the bursts of energy needed to chase down their prey. In a lion pride, you'll typically find these majestic creatures curled up together, napping in the comforting shade of trees or beneath a starry sky. This sleeping arrangement not only fosters social bonds among pride members, but also provides warmth and safety, creating a sense of unity. Interestingly, while the male lions do engage in some hunting, it's generally the lionesses that take on the majority of the responsibility. Their agility and teamwork enable them to effectively capture prey, allowing the males to focus on resting and protecting the pride. This fascinating dynamic results in a powerful alliance, ensuring their survival in the wild. So, next time you picture lions, remember they're not just fierce hunters, they're also champions of napping.